South China Morning Post, 21st of June 2023, decline in the mainland. The exiled Tibetan leader cautions that China could provoke an attack on Taiwan or India. According to my analysis, if the Communist Party is threatened, they will undoubtedly attack one of these locations, remarked Penpa Tsering. The exiled political figure from Tibet was lecturing in Australia. His address had been requested to be cancelled by the Chinese embassy in Canberra. A destabilizing economic crisis in mainland China could lead Beijing to attack Taiwan or India, according to the leader of the Tibet government-in-exile, who was speaking in Australia on Wednesday. This dynamic, he said, should be closely studied. Penpa Tsering, also known as the Sikyong of the Central Tibetan Administration, CTA, was speaking at the National Press Club in Canberra when he compared Australia's former scandalous policy of removing indigenous children from families with Chinese policies to send Tibetan children to boarding schools and DNA collection. Later, the stolen generation and the policy were apologised for in Australia's parliament. The 87-year-old spiritual leader of the Tibetan people, the Dalai Lama, ceded political control to an organisation that might outlive him in 2012, leading to the creation of the Sikyong. Tsering claimed that while Beijing maintained flashpoints with Taiwan, India, and the South China Sea, it prioritized the economy, which was faltering and experiencing a rise in youth unemployment. In answer to a query from a reporter, he stated, "China is very insecure today, so we have to keep watching the dynamism and see. Right now, my analysis is if there is a threat to the survival of the Communist Party, then they will attack one of these places." An inquiry for a response was not immediately answered by the Canberra office of the Chinese embassy, which had pushed the press club to postpone the address. The CTA, representing over 100,000 exiled Tibetans living in about 30 countries, including India, Nepal, Canada, and the United States, has accused Beijing of encouraging separatism in Tibet, which Beijing does not recognize. Tibet has been ruled by China since 1951.